I've been looking forward to this one for a minute. I heard a pair of Aussie brothers made a horror movie that was making waves at early screenings, and then I saw the trailer. It hooked me. The concept was creative, and I knew it would be fun to see what the Australian film scene was like. Too bad I would have to wait months to see it in my town. This movie technically came out in 2022, and is only now getting a wide release. Let's see if it was worth the wait. Talk to Me is about a group of teens doing dumb teenage things. One of the girls, named Mia, is trying to move on with her life after her mother's untimely passing. Mia and her friends get invited to a party where they play a very demented game. This game involves gripping a ceramic human hand and seeing dead people. Not only that, but it appears that these kids are allowing the spirits that they see to possess them. That's the setup, and after that we have a pretty solid, suspenseful, 90-minute horror movie.
Not bad, not bad.
Most of the time when I walk into a new horror film, I expect it to be serviceable at best, absolutely horrible at worst. Talk to Me blew these expectations out of the water. Firstly, the narrative is super interesting, with the whole hand concept being something I've never seen before. I loved learning about the rules in this world, and found it morbidly cathartic seeing them through to the end.
Really creepy.
Also, the sound engineers deserve a raise for this one. The scariest portions of this film are only amplified when the characters hear the blood-curdling screams of their loved ones, while in the midst of a mental breakdown. Some cheery stuff these teens have to go through.
Pretty dope, right?
The characters are brought to life by some talented young up-and-coming actors. Most of these guys were new names to me, except Miranda Otto. I remember her being a badass in Lord of the Rings.
I am no man.
The person who stood out the most to me was the starring role of Mia, played by Sophie Wilde. She has to portray a gambit of emotions throughout the movie and manages to sell all of them. She comes off as a tortured soul just trying to seek relief, even if it means costing her everything. There is a dark tone throughout which is enthralling, but as usual I have a couple complaints.
You're garbage.
I found it hard to believe that all these people would be so willing to do this once they saw it was real. Of course you'd have a few weirdos and thrill seekers who would want to do it, but every single high school aged kid is willing to let a decomposed corpse enter their body. They treat this object that allows them to commune with the dead like they're passing around a Whippets can. I know I'm getting older, but have I really become that disconnected from the youth?
Yes!
Is this what the kids are into nowadays? Shit, maybe it's an Aussie thing. But folks down under have to deal with way scarier things than ghosts.
Don't you scratch my window.
Another thing that bothered me was a couple of sequences came off more as uncomfortable and gross than scary. Not uncomfortable like I'm nervous, but more like the uncomfortable you get when you watch someone spoon feed their dog, then proceed to use the spoon. It's a testament to how good this movie is, because none of these complaints detract me from recommending. You should go out to theaters to see this one. It's a passion project that shows a lot of love, that deserves more attention. And that's where I leave you. As always, thank you for watching.